The second question in 13.1 exercise, second question in direct and inverse proportion of chapter 13.1. So second question is, this is about paints. For one part of red pigment, we need to add 8 parts of the base. 8 parts of the base. For one part of red pigment, we have to add 8 parts of the base. Then what is the value for if we add how much parts of base should be added for 4 parts of red pigments, as well as 7 parts of red pigment, as well as 12 parts of red pigment, as well as 20 parts of red pigment. We have to add how many parts of base should be added. They given first one only. What it is, for one part of red pigment we have to add 8 parts of base. This is in direct proportion. When one part of red pigment is there, we have to add 8 parts. When 2 parts, we have to add some extra parts. When 3 parts, we have to add some extra parts. Okay, this is clearly in direct proportion. Why? Because in direct proportion, the ratio between two quantities is a constant. The ratio between two quantities is a constant. What it is? Say it as 8 by 1. 8 by 1. Which is the ratio is 8. 8 is constant for all. Otherwise, you can check it this one also. 1 into 8 becomes 8. Therefore, 4 8s are 32, 7 8s are 56, 12 8s are 96, 28s are 160. You may be answered like this also. Okay, why? Because the ratio between two quantities is must be a constant entire the progression, entire the proportion, entire the proportion. That in direct proportion, the decrease in the value of the ratio between two quantities must be a constant. Okay. We can answer like this also. Okay, thank you. And the third question also similar to the second one. In the third question they given, in the second question, one part of red pigment requires 75 ml of base. Okay, the ratio is same. If one part of red pigment requires 75 parts of base, and then how many parts of red pigment they added to 1800 ml of base. Okay, they given first in direct proportion we have the ratio between two quantities is a constant. We have x1 by y1 equals to x2 by y2. On cross multiplication we will get x1 y2 equals to x2 y1. x1 y2 equals to x2 y1. It is the product between two quantities. First one, red pigment. Red pigment, this is parts of base. Red pigment. How many parts of base here? Red pigment here. One part of red pigment requires 75 ml of base. 75 ml of base. Say it as x1. This is x2. Okay. And the second condition is y1. What is y1 here? How many parts of red pigment added? We have to question mark put here. How many parts of red pigment added to 1800 ml of base? They given the base in the second equation. Base 1800 ml. This is y2. They given base is, if the base is 1800 ml, how much red pigment should be added? x1 y2 equals to x2 y1 on cross multiplication. You have to remember, when the question is in direct proportion, we have to remember this symbol, cross multiplication. క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ ఆపోజిట్లో ఉన్నది డినామినేటర్లో వేసుకోండి ఎప్పుడే సరే. డైరెక్ట్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అయినా, ఇండైరెక్ట్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అయినా, ఆర్ ఇన్వర్స్ ప్రపోర్షన్ అయినా క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్కి ఆపోజిట్లో ఉన్నది డినామినేటర్లో వేసుకోండి. క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ ఆపోజిట్లో 75. ఇది రెండింటిని మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. 1 into 1800 which is equals to, క్యాన్సిలేషన్స్ పోతే 75. 5 1s are 5, 2 carry, 5 5s are 25, 5 3s are 15, 3 carry, 5 6s are 30, 360. And again 5 3s are 15, 5 7s are 35, 1 carry, 5 2s are 10. Okay, again 3 1s are 2, 3 1 3 2s are 6, 2 carry, 3 4s are 24. Therefore 24 liters of red pigment required for 1800 ml of base. Why I am saying question mark opposite లో ఉన్న denominator లో వేసుకుని ఎందుకన్నాను అంటే ఇక్కడ x1 y2 ఈక్వల్స్ టు x2 y1 కదా, x1 y2, x1 y2 అంటే x1 y2, x2 y1 అదే మల్టిప్లికేషన్ లేదు, x1 ఇంటూ y2, x1 ఇంటూ 1, y2 అంటే 1800 ఈక్వల్స్ టు x2 y1 అన్నాం 75 ఇంటూ క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి. దేర్ఫోర్ 1 ఇంటూ 1800 డివైడెడ్ బై ఇది 75 క్వశ్చన్ మార్కులు ఉన్నాయి. దీని ఆన్సర్ రెండు ఒకటేగా 24 liters we have to add.